Let's talk about operation of the different thermostats. We're going to start off with the single zone basic. Now, the single zone basic, we've got a couple different operating modes. We're going to start off with our cool mode. In our cool operation, the unit's going to cycle the compressor on and off to provide cooling based on what the customer sets the temperature to. There are 4 different fan options when in the cool mode. Low, medium, and high, where the fan will stay on constantly and the compressor will cycle on and off based on set point to provide cooling to the coach. And finally, auto fan speed. Auto fan speed will change fan speeds based on the difference between the set point and the actual room temperature, and will turn the unit off completely if the set point is reached. In our heat mode is going to cycle our furnace on or off, or heat strip on or off, depending on which one of those dip switches we have set. It's important to understand that when using the furnace, you want to select auto fan speed. If you select low, medium, or high speed fan when selecting for furnace operation, the air conditioner fan will come on to assist the furnace with moving that heat throughout the coach. Customers will usually complain about this. If a customer complains about it, again, all you need to do is switch over to auto fan speed, which will allow the air conditioner fan to turn off and just cycle the furnace on and off to provide warmth for the coach. We've got our fan mode. Our fan mode does not have a temperature setting because we're not changing the temperature inside the coach. We're simply circulating air throughout that coach. So the only options for fan mode are low, medium, and high. The fan will just stay on in that selected speed until the thermostat receives input from the customer. Dry mode. Dry mode, when the room air temperature is above the set point, the compressor is going to run continuously. Now, when the room air temperature is at the set point, the compressor is going to cycle. It's going to cycle on for 10 minutes and off for 6 minutes. This cycling will allow humidity to be pulled from the air to keep the coach from becoming too humid and feeling sticky, but keeping that set point nice and consistent for the customer. That way they don't get frozen out of their own coach. When an auto fan, if there is a difference between the set point and the actual room temperature of 3 degrees or more, the unit will run in high-speed fan. If the difference in temperature is between 1 and 3 degrees, it will run in medium-speed fan. And if less than 1 degree, it will run in low-speed fan. It's important to keep in mind whenever you're dealing with an electronic control assembly for these Furrion air conditioners, there is a time delay for the compressor. That time delay is 3 minutes. Anytime the compressor cycles on or off, that 3-minute delay is there. That 3-minute delay is there to keep the compressor from short cycling and building up pressure within that sealed system and causing damage to the air conditioner. So anytime the customer cycles the set point and turns the compressor off, the unit will wait 3 minutes before kicking that compressor back on, if the customer so chooses. Now, let's talk about our premium single zone thermostat. Our premium single zone thermostat has the exact same operation as the single zone basic with a couple of additional functions. First off, we have that light control. The light control is using this light button here on the thermostat, which changes the color of the light in the air distribution box. There are 7 different color options available for the customer. We also have auto mode, also known as auto changeover, or set it and forget it for most customers. This mode allows the customers to have very little input with the thermostat, and no matter where they travel within the country, whether they need the heat to come on or the air conditioner to come on, the thermostat will adjust accordingly. If the temperature is below 68, the furnace is going to come on. If the temperature is above 77, the air conditioner is going to come on. If the temperature in the room is between that 68 to 77 mark, the unit will run in dry mode. So this is a good way for customers to stay comfortable no matter where they're traveling to in the US. Finally, we have sleep mode. You activate this mode using the sleep button. It will raise the temperature of the room 2 degrees in the first hour and then 2 additional degrees after the second hour. That way the unit is a little bit warmer for the customer when they go ahead and wake up in the morning. It works the exact opposite in the heat function. It lowers the temperature 2 degrees per hour for 2 hours. Now, let's talk about multi-zone thermostats. A multi-zone thermostat has all the same functionality of a single-zone thermostat with a couple additional features. The multi-zone allows for 4 different air conditioners to control up to 4 different zones. Now, you do that with the zone selection, cycling through zones 1, 2, 3, and 4 with that zone selection button. The other additional feature that multi-zone systems have is this program button. The program button allows you to set 2 on-off events for the air conditioner or furnace per day. The only caveat to using the program is the clock must be set on the thermostat. It simply follows the same 24-hour pattern on repeat once the customer sets up the programs they'd like. It's important to make mention if a customer is using the program settings, the clock does not auto-update as you change through time zones. The customer is the one that's going to have to go in and change the clock as they travel.